I'm Robin Thomas. I'm the owner of Ravir Hair Studio here in Orange Park, and I left the Brazilian Blowout class and it was phenomenal. It took my business to another level. Financially, it has increased my ticket, and I'm excited about the Brazilian Blowout.
Well, let me ask you this:
Okay.
How long have you been doing anything else prior to Brazilian?
Yes, I have been doing the keratin treatment, and I have been doing it for almost 3 years, and it was very successful. But I believe that the Brazilian Blowout is phenomenal, and I'm transitioning also my clients right now, the keratin clients, to the Brazilian Blowout, and I'm just excited about the product. It's quick. It's fast, and it gives me the results I need. It gives my clients the results they need, and I feel confident about the product. I mean, I feel like this product is the product that we all been waiting for here in Jacksonville and the Florida, you know, the elements, the things that come against the hair. Brazilian Blowout has done it. They put the ingredients in it to combat the, you know, the climate. And my client's hair, it's not dry, it's not frizzy. I just love it.
Okay, so what's the big difference between, like, why would you get somebody that has African American hair and that have been using sodium hydroxide relaxers for so many years? What is the big advantage of them going to Brazilian Blowout?
The advantage is they don't experience the dryness of their scalp, the dryness of the hair, the split ends, the constant, how would I say this? The relaxer gives them that straight look, but it doesn't give them the actual nutrition that the hair needs.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
So ultimately, the hair begins to fall out. The hair begins to be dry and brittle, and it is just not doing it. And then the hair is still frizzy. I can do a relaxer. They go out into, you know, the weather in Jacksonville, and it's dry again. It's frizzy again. It's not doing it. But the Brazilian Blowout nails it.
Now, say you have a customer here.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Damaris.
And is this your first experience with Brazilian Blowout?
My second. I was here last week and I was blown away by, I've had my hair flat ironed before and blow dried, and never have I ever experienced just how it feels. It actually stays like this. I wake up and I don't have to even brush my hair. I mean, that kind of sounds sad, but I just run my fingers through my hair when I wake up in the morning, and that's it. I'm gone out the door. And I love it because I have naturally curly hair. And
how curly is it?
it's really curly. I can actually show you my license picture.
I've seen it, but unfortunately it won't transfer very well in the video, but it's really kinky curly.
Really, really, yes. Yeah. My father's black, my mother's white, and I got a combination of the straight and the kinky, you know, into a big, thick curl, and I absolutely love it. She has some before and after photos of my hair from last week she was here.
Okay, if you can see that, that's her before.
Mm-hmm. And this is her after.
Wow.
It's phenomenal.
Now, to also tell me, we just have a new product that just came out by Brazilian,
yes.
The dry oil.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, you're the first person that's ever responded back on this. So what do you love about that?
I love it because it says what it does. Dry oil. It gives that shine, but it doesn't give that heavy feeling.
So no greasy feel or anything?
No greasy feeling. No heaviness. The hair is still able to flow back and forth and move in the wind. And when I put it on, it's not greasy at all. But it gives that shine, and it puts that moisture in without giving that heavy feeling. I've always been a fan of a rockin' oil, argan oil, and I'll pay top dollar for it because I believe that, you know, give your clients the best product. I have been using this argan oil, and I thought this was something. But when I laid hands on this, I'm done. I'm sold. I'm sold. And I will use this as whatever product you come out with, I believe it.
I've been handing out
She's been promoting. I've done 4 Brazilians since we had the meeting.
4 since the class?
Exactly. And 4 different hair textures. I did a 9-year-old. She came in here with dry hair, split ends, relaxer, done. As soon as I put the Brazilian Blowout on there, her hair was silky. She was so excited, the little girl just cried because she had been dealing with the relaxers, bad scalp, split ends, constantly cutting her hair to get rid of the split ends, but you're putting the relaxer on and it's damaging it even more. So I did the Brazilian. I gave her mother a deal because I believed in the product. When I did the Brazilian, her face just lit up, and she's so excited to go to school. I live in Fleming Island. She's at school and she's hopping around. And you don't know what you do to somebody with their personality and how you change their self-esteem when you do this type of service. We're more than just stylists. We're changing people's lives. And I want to change it with Brazilian.
So basically, if I'm saying this correctly, most people think the keratins are the bomb.
Yeah.
But they have no idea.
Oh, no.
Brazilian blowout is not a keratin.
No, it's not a keratin.
So it goes beyond what a keratin does.
Exactly.
And for somebody that's been doing a keratin for 3 years.
Over 3 years.
And you're this excited?
I'm excited.
That's amazing.
I'm excited. So I put it on my website. I put it on Facebook. I've been pushing the Brazilian Blowout, the original Brazilian Blowout, because I do know that people in the area, they'll take a part of the shampoo here and do that and then label it as a Brazilian Blowout. That's not fair.
Right.
The system is what works.
Exactly.
If you want this type of result, and this is phenomenal, if you want, with no chemicals, she doesn't have any chemicals. She has the Brazilian Blowout.
And I didn't have to put anything
I don't put any other shampoo
week.
on her hair. I gave her a fresh cut today, and her hair is phenomenal. And she was here last week, and she comes every week. And when she came in this time, it didn't even look like she needed her hair done.
I paid in advance for the next 6 months to come after my first blowout. I told her, I said, do you do prepayments? And she's like, yeah, I do prepayment plans.
So in other words, you just want to make sure you have the money covered so you can get it done.
In the schedule.
Right.
My schedule's set for the next
Exactly.
6 months. I'm good.
Brazilian is not just for whites or blacks or Chinese or just, it's for everybody. You know, I believe that if a man comes in here with long hair, I can do a Brazilian blowout on him. It doesn't matter. And the age, she's 9 years old, and it was so safe for her. That's what I loved about it. It was safe.
So basically, being in a multicultural salon, you're not afraid to put Brazilian over any type of hair, any chemical hair.
No.
Because why?
Because it works, and the amino acids and the smoothing, the ingredients.
Because there's no harsh chemicals
There's no harsh chemicals.
does not interact with any other
chemical. I can do a color with this. If someone comes in here with a bad relaxer, and I said a bad relaxer, I can put this on top of there and cancel out anything that was harsh on their hair.
And what does it do for your color?
It makes it vibrant. And I use Pravana colors, but when you put a Brazilian on top of a color, it takes the color to another level. The shine is immaculate. It's
Remind me to talk to you about color.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see. We don't know about the color yet, so I'm sure we'll be on board with that also. You know, so I'm really excited about it, and I think that we're going to do great things in Orange Park because I believe I'm the only salon in the Orange Park area that's doing this service, and it's a phenomenal service.
You're definitely the only one that has a multicultural salon that is doing this.
Absolutely.
But there's other salons in the area that are doing it, and they know the benefit of it, but you're going to take it home to all the ethnic salons that have no idea what they're missing out on.
And another thing that I like about it had no fumes.
So you're used to using fumes.
With my keratin, people that have asthma, they can't take it. So there's my money out the door because I can't offer them the keratin because the fumes are too strong. So they're going to have an asthma attack in my salon, which is a liability for me. I can't have that. I need their experience to be wonderful.
And what happens when you're done with the product? What can they do?
At which product?
With the Brazilian.
What can they do? They can swim. They can do whatever they want to do.
Don't they have to wait 3 or 4 days?
No. With the keratin, I have to wait few days, and then the client comes back, which is an inconvenience for my business clients and an inconvenience for my children because they're in school. So I have to work around. But with the Brazilian, immediately she can go home and shampoo her hair. She can go swimming. She can go on her trip. Because if I do the keratin on a client, they have to wait 3 days. But what if they have a trip the next day? Well, they're going to go with the smell of the keratin on their hair, and that's what some of my clients have done, only because they've been loyal to me. But now I have an excellent way.
And the other thing is, I just want to point out, you're not spending hours in the salon like you used to have to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've spent 6 hours in the salon to make my hair look this good before. 6 hours. I spent, 3 tops? And it was the first time she did it, it had to be done twice. But today, she did it 1 time and that was it. Cut half the time off.
Right.
So, I'm excited about it. I am blown away. Just my hair feels like a movie star's hair. I've always wanted for it to feel like this, and I can't even thank her enough. Like, I wish I could book her in advance for years, but you know, she knows.
Just
that.
hand over your bank account to
I'm
her.
telling you, I kept telling her, I love you. I love you. You have made my year. I love you because my hair, I've never ever, I mean, I just want to give her hugs every time I see her, so.
Well, these are the kind of testimonies we love because, you know, we love, I mean, I've been selling this for 2 years and I just love to see people this happy with it, especially the customers.
Yes, I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks
and
for it.
Thank you.